and Elizabeth.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Excellent. Got a great new record about to drop here, June 25th, Hellbound, and about to start this tour June 1st. First show kicks off in the States.
Yeah, we were going to ask you about that. So what can fans expect from that tour?
You can expect a great rock show. This is our 9th record, and it's if it's not our best Buckcherry record, it's one of the best. I don't know if you've heard it, but yeah, we just dropped So Hot, our first single and video, and then followed it up just yesterday. We just dropped the title track, Hellbound, and just everybody's loving it, and can't wait to play these songs live. And you know, it's going to be so much fun, especially because everybody's been cooped up, you know.
And the song So Hot was filmed half in Las Vegas and half in LA. So can you tell us more about that?
Rowe, the girl who starred in it, the director lives in Las Vegas, so she went there and filmed her portion of it, and then the band was in LA, and the director came to LA, and we did the performance at a studio here in LA, and it just worked out really great.
Awesome. And what can fans expect from your new album, Hellbound?
10 amazing songs. Like I said, it's such a great Buckcherry record. It's got a lot of dynamics and everything that you want. You know, we worked really hard on this. We've been sitting on this record since October of 2020, so it's just really amazing to have it out now.
And what was your writing and recording process for this new album?
Yeah, Stevie and I wrote the majority of it, and then right at the end there, we went and spent a week in Nashville and wrote with Marty for a week. Marty Fredrickson, the guy who produced it, and also we've co-written songs with him in the past, and we wrote 6 songs in 5 days, and 5 of those made the record. So it was just a very thorough process. We had about 28 songs at the end and narrowed it down to a 10-song record, and it really is great.
And so what was it like working with Marty Fredrickson?
What was it like? Well, we've worked with him in the past, and we know what that's like, and he becomes like the 6th band member, you know, when we're working together. He's just super great guy, really talented, really understands why this band's special, and works towards our strengths, you know.
And you dropped your track Hellbound, and it has a AC/DC riff in it, so what inspired that?
The Hellbound? That's specifically what I asked for. I said I want an AC/DC-ish type sounding four-on-the-floor rock song musically. And they came back with that song, and I went home, and I went back to the hotel and wrote lyrics and melodies, and it came together very quickly. It's a great one.
Well, we love AC/DC, so that would be cool if you could go out with them based on that song.
We've been out. We did some shows with them on the Time Bomb record, so yeah, it would be great to be out with them again.
That's awesome. And who designed your album cover, and what was the inspiration behind it?
Yeah, this guy Mark Ledig, he's a tattoo artist out of Salt Lake City, Utah. He has his own shop there called Zen Tattoo, and I've known him for quite a while. He was actually the bass player on the first Josh Todd record, and I would just always see him drawing, and I was like, man, you're amazing. You're such an incredible artist. And I asked him if he'd ever tattooed, and he said no. He tried to print his thing at one point, and then didn't follow through with it. And then I said, well, you should really go back to that because you're really amazing. And I think he was already thinking that himself, and he finished that, and all of a sudden started tattooing, and then now he owns his own shop, and he's amazing. So anyway, we went to him and said, we want a great image. The record's going to be called Hellbound. You know, send us something if you got anything. And he sent us that bird, and we were just like, this is amazing, you know. And we showed it to our team, you know, our manager and our record label, and everybody loved it. And, you know, it was just kind of a no-brainer.
I think it's a really cool bird, and I think it's definitely something you could get tattooed on yourself as well. So.
Exactly, yeah, and I think people will. I mean, we've had people tattoo, like, the Confessions cover and the first record cover, you know, so that's really cool when that happens.
Yeah, it would be. So what do you think when people show you their tattoos?
I think when they show me their tattoos.
Yeah, of like your albums and stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy, you know, that is something I never saw coming, you know. And you know, we've been doing this 22 years now, so it's super flattering, but also it's just bizarre because, you know, we created all this stuff from nothing, and to see it go full circle and to have somebody be so passionate about their, you know, loyalty and love for the band and to tattoo it on them forever is really, really cool.
That's cool. And on your album, The Way is one of your slower songs, and you used some piano in it. So what inspired that?
Yeah, I mean, we went through a lot in quarantine, just like everybody else. A lot of stuff came up with, I think, everybody's relationships, and had to take a lot of look at ourselves and where we were at. And, you know, at the same time, you know, Stevie lost his father last year, so that was very emotional. And you know, it was right around the time where it was time to write a slow song, and I came up with that melody in the shower. I come up with a lot of melodies in the shower, and I scattered it on my phone, and I wrote lyrics and melodies. I just had a verse chorus, and I came in and I said, I got this song, and it's really cool, and I want to sing it for you. And he's like, okay. And so I sang it to him, and then we found a tempo, and then we found a key on the piano that it really worked well in with my voice. And then I just said, you know, I'd like to have like a little piano in it when it starts, and then, you know, kind of in a completely different place, you know, like a rocking ending. And he's like, yeah, let's make it our Hey Jude, you know. And I was like, cool. And I left, and Stevie composed this amazing composition of music. And like I said, it just kind of builds throughout the song. That's all Stevie, you know. He put that all together, and he put a bridge music on it, and he had like this outro part. And so I you know, finished the lyrics and melodies for the bridge and the outro part, and the song wrote itself really quick. And it's just such a special moment on this record, and when we play it live, it's incredible.
That's awesome. And there's also a lineup change in your band, so can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, Billy Rowe is our new guitar player. You know, we had a good little run there with Kevin, but Kevin, after COVID, you know, really wanted to stay home and be with his family and not be on the road, which we totally understand. And so we always kind of had our eye on Billy. He's, you know, Stevie really kind of vouched for him, said he's a great player and a great guy, and I didn't know a whole lot about him except that he was a guitar player in Jet Boy. And so I said, well, let's go out, you know, to breakfast. And so we just had some food and just talked, and I just wanted to make sure he was a nice person, because at the end of the day, you know, we got to like be in really close quarters with people and spend a lot of time on the road, and so you want to make sure that you like them, you know. And he's just a sweet guy and really talented guitar player, and so it was kind of a no-brainer, and we started working together.
So was he on many songs on the new album then?
He played a few bits on a few songs. Mostly he did slide on Hellbound, and he played on some other songs. You have to ask Stevie specifically on the parts, because I wasn't in the studio for those parts. But yeah, and you know, he was newly in the band, so we'll definitely incorporate him more in the future.
And we'll ask you our signature question. So if you could have any band perform one of your songs, which band would it be? Which song would it be? And would it be in your style or their style?
If I could have any band perform one of my songs?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's I think it would be Bruno Mars doing Tight Pants.
That would be cool. I love Tight Pants.
Yeah, I think he would bring it to a whole nother level too.
Yeah, definitely. I actually put that song on our radio show like last week, so.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we love funk music, you know, and I was going through a major James Brown phase at that point in time, and I'm like, we got to write Buckcherry's version of a James Brown song, you know, and that's how Tight Pants came about.
Nice. And going back to your American tour, what can fans expect from your VIP meet and greet?
Oh, you know, it's a good hang. You know, we say hello. we catch up with the fans and hear their stories over the years of, their love for BC and how they got involved. And then we just take pictures, and that's it. It's not like too crazy or too involved, but yeah, it's a good hang.
And you must be excited to go back out on the road. That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited. We were always grateful to be doing this for a living, but once it all got removed and we didn't know what was going to happen next, it made you even more grateful. So, we're really excited to get back and see people having a good time and doing what we do best, and that's hosting a party,
Yeah, definitely. And there are some festivals coming back this summer as well, so that should be good. Not sure if you're on any.
Yeah, that'd be great. Hopefully they'll throw us on.
Yeah, definitely. And last question, is there anything else you would like to say to your fans?
We love you guys, and we're so happy to be back and with this great new record. And please go and pre-order the record now if you haven't at earache.com/Buckcherry, and also go to buckcherry.com for all tour dates and upcoming tour dates. We're always adjusting it at buckcherry.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much for this interview today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Be good.
Awesome. Thank you.